Hello, welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. Just going to sell my gear real quick because I have too much.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this cash. It's not like there's anything good that I need. Maybe I noticed that there's a collection for the broomsticks as well, so perhaps I just have to buy every broomstick.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
And then, as I know, there is two brooms
Thanks
that
for
sell
stopping
for
by. Hope to see you again.
5,000 each somewhere in the map. But I'll do those later. Rewards Imperial. Sounds interesting.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's get Imperial.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than
Revelio.
it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yes, brilliant. It really sets my exploration soul on fire.
Crucible. That spell got my attention. Expelliarmus.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall see
Revelio.
better tonight.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Crucible. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like it's
Revelio.
here. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Confringo. And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an old
Accio.
bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Reparo. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I want to get that collection chest.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
How do you open?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How am I meant to open?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That's
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
I
Hold
already
on to
did
that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I already did it.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Well, I kind of want to figure out how to open that door. You can't use magic through it.
Revelio.
There's nothing else around me. The only place I haven't checked is here.
Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete.
I'm I'm guessing this leads to the collection chest? Yeah. Nice.
Accio!
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Okay.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
There we are. Bingo.
Okay. Well, it didn't really attack, did it?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Crucible. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Some more unidentified items.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What does this?
Revelio.
Squares and circle.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Thanks.
Revelio.
Should be expected considering they
I see
did.
why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. For a moment there, I thought. Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio. Nothing. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
I see. The sacrifice, which means it could potentially save her, but would come at a
Sebastian.
sacrifice.
The relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep... Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you. I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
But look at them, they're talking from so far away.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Okay, well, this just puts me in trouble. If I know what that warning meant, then it's best that he doesn't do it,
You're right.
because he would die.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
How do you get out of here?
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Well, I think you're worrying him, because that sacrifice sounds like you're gonna die.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. Did it only upset her?
Roger that.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Seems to be coming out of the ground.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You can't stop us.
Uh-oh. He used an unforgivable.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse? From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Oh shit.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
But someone's letting off fireworks. Like right outside my fucking window.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
I'm guilty.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Now that's interesting. Does it actually have an effect? Does the choices to obtain the dark arts actually have an effect on the story's progression? If it does, that'd be interesting.
Revelio.
I will have you know that your so-called pets were found spinning webs in your mother's shoes this morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite literally on anything I see with a lens.
I'm guessing this was like the final warning, because that guy specifically said if you continue down this path and there's one more curse remaining, we can always make the choice not to talk with Sebastian about.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
I just hope that you don't drag me into it. Ugh. I wonder how that sounds through my mic.
Does it get any more
Gunshots.
cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come now, don't be stingy.
It's not like her to forget.
Bang,
I didn't
bang,
keep
bang.
you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
You're going to see the dragon? Dragon tamer?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her.
Did we
The
teleport?
terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I feel like that's foreshadowing that we won't be finished with them.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Food. I'm not very
Oh, and
appetizing.
one more thing.
Yeah.
Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
What even is this? Oh, it's not on the map.
Revelio.
What the hell? Okay. I guess that's why they teleported us instead of making us usually travel by ourselves. This isn't an area on the map.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely.
Maybe.
Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Should we use the invisibility spell?
Poor thing might be well sick. I wonder what's happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
It's a dog.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Damn, that dog. Drog.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Revelio!
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Preparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Why are you
I
wondering
beg your
that?
pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Yeah, very.
Watch your step.
She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Well, that's not good.
Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Just gotta make sure, you know?
Why is every bridge here broken?
Why not?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
I don't think that's gonna happen. In comes dragon. This doesn't seem very realistic. Yes, because a dragon is realistic. Makes sense.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Uh-huh.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie.
What?
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Oh, your grandma. They took her hostage. I'm guessing.
How could I have been so blind?
Okay, bye.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Next quest, I guess. Divination classroom.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Damn.
But Mother!
My little gazelle,
Diction.
you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Oh,
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
well, you're just making me do it
So
now?
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me.
Why would you ask that?
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Oh.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Actually, I'm pretty sure she can.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Is that it? Quest over? Okay. Why is he at the top of the astronomy tower?
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Let me jump out the window. I can fly, god damn it. There's still a lot that I haven't explored in this part. Also this entire mountain. What is that meant to mean? There's a lot of them as well. Whatever. I just quickly go over here and I'll speak to them, and then I'll probably end this part after that.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, shut up, you say that every time.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Can I trust this guy? Seems like a pessimist. Well, I'm gonna end this part here. Thanks for watching. Bye.